Hello, I am Dante Emmanuel, alongside the happy camper, Lucas Guerrier. Thank you for joining me.
Oh, thank you so much for having me. It's a blessing to be here. Great opportunity, and I'm really looking forward to the next however long this takes.
Me too.
It's going to be a ride.
It's been a long time in the making.
A long time in the making. It has. It has. I've been hearing about this for a while, and I'm glad to finally be in this room, in this chair, in front of this microphone.
Yeah. All right, let's get started. And first question is, why did you start taking pictures and start up with your hobby?
Well, now thinking back, I've always liked taking pictures of like nature and my friends, and whenever I record videos, like when your friend tells you, hey, record this video of me like at his game or something, I would always be the one that they would come to because I would always like make sure to get a good video because I always wanted it to look cool. So then when my sister left her camera at my house, I took that opportunity to use it. I started with pictures, and then I got into video because when I was younger, I kind of wanted to be like a YouTuber, vlogger. So I took the videos, started with that, got a couple videos going. Some people liked it, and that's kind of just where it's at right now. Just thanks to my sister leaving her camera at my house.
So it was almost like a coincidence.
Yeah, like if she never left the camera at my house, I don't know what would happen. I don't know where I'd be right now. Probably still in class, not doing this interview.
And God forbid.
God forbid. Oh my God.
I was going to say, is there any advice you can give for people starting up? I see a lot of people popping up with new accounts every now and then. 13th man, Sab shot that.
All I could say is, for one, I'm not going to be cliche, but there's no right way to take a photo. I'm going to say I have three things. One, there's no right way to take a photo. Two, edit your pictures. As much as people say keep them pure, every picture has a downside unless it's the perfect image. But even the perfect images have to be edited to just to adjust light, adjust color. Like there's so many things that you don't even think about. You don't even have to edit them a lot. Just put a little bit of time into just fixing it up. And the third thing is, don't just do it for money. I feel like a lot of these accounts, not calling anyone out because I would never, call anyone out. Mm-hmm. But I feel like a lot of accounts that I see that are out there are only in it for money. They'll only post when someone's paying them. For instance, actually, you know what? I'm not gonna go out on that limb. But like for example, I like to post whenever I can. I like to go out and take pictures. I'll bring my camera with me, even if I'm not getting paid. Like all the things I've done for Hamilton Sports, that's been free. Even a couple other schools I've done for free just because, I've had the time and I've had the opportunity, and it was a fun thing for me to do.
Yeah, like me, you.
Exactly. Like I didn't have to do that mic'd up video, but I wanted to. I've always seen mic'd up videos and thought it would be cool to make one, so it's nice.
And you had the greatest basketball player, baseball player.
I basically had Michael Jordan in the flesh.
Yeah.
That was him.
Crazy. All right. Is there any routine that you follow when you take pictures, when you get ready to do a shoot or anything like that?
Well, it really depends on the sport, but I like to make sure when I first get to the field, like just to understand where I'm at, where I'm going to be shooting from. The sun plays a huge part because obviously you either want them front lit or back lit when it comes to their face or their back. So that plays a huge part in kind of the image you're creating. But yeah, I kind of just make sure I'm in the right spot. I try to get a couple shots of, like, for example, baseball. I'll get a couple of the pitcher. If there's any, like, high D1 commits that, a lot of people talk about, has publicity, I'll get some shots of them. Get some shots of the coaches. Whatever really shows the the energy before the game, brings it all into one.
All right. This is kind of cliche and little dragged out, but where do you see this going in the future?
Well, I'm really confident about my photography. From where I'm at, obviously there's a lot of people that are better than me. I see a lot of accounts out there that do things that I didn't even think that I would try to get into, but I'm pretty confident in the situation I'm in right now. I feel like I'm gonna go to college, definitely to study film, media, something along those lines. I feel like the audience that I reach now, I feel like if I just keep that going, then that can get in the hands of either a college, professional team, just any way that I can get a job or basically any opportunity that I'll take. It doesn't really have to be sports, but I'd prefer it to be sports.
Follow-up question: do you know where you want to go to school?
either Rowan or Stockton. Probably Rowan, just because I know more about it. I'm more comfortable with it.
All right. How do you think you look now, present day, as opposed to when you first started way back when?
I feel like it's a lot more cleaner. I understand what I'm editing, how I'm editing. When I first started, I would just throw a bunch of effects on a video and just do random stuff. But now I actually take time to think about what would look cool, what would create like emotion. I feel like obviously I upgraded my camera, so that helps a lot. But it's obviously the person behind the camera that puts the camera into perspective. But yeah, I feel like I've not come a long way, but definitely come more than I would have ever seen myself coming.
Yeah. Why? What would you say sets you apart from other people? Why would people hire you instead of somebody else?
I just think because, at least from my experience, when other people are hired, when I go to games and see other photographers, they'll charge for how many amounts of pictures. This is just one thing. There's multiple things, but for instance, I'll set a set price, and then if there's no set amount of pictures. I could take any from 10 to 1,000 pictures. I've taken 400 pictures one time to some kid, and then I've only taken 60 another time. Another thing I think is just because I know a lot of people. There's like other schools. I played baseball growing up, especially travel, so I have a lot of friends that really help me, like promote me, support me. And also I just feel like I know how to communicate with people. I feel like I'm good at talking to people and, understanding what I'm there to do and what they need and how I can get it done.
Mm-hmm. And that kind of leads into my next question. How do you try and like market yourself for other people?
Right now it's strictly through Instagram. I do have a Facebook, but I'm still haven't gotten that started yet. I just gotta, add some things. I don't really know many people on Facebook besides like parents and stuff, so I feel like that'd be good because obviously parents would love pictures of whatever they need because if I can get booked for a kid that's playing by a parent, so it's kind of whatever works. I tell people about it. I have stickers I put out. I go a lot of places with the camera, and then if I see a video of myself at another place with a camera, I'll take that video and post it and be like, I was here, blah, 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 blah. And then it's all sorts of things. It's a lot of different ways of how to market yourself. It's just if you can figure it out or not.
Yeah. What is like the hardest part of what you do and how you go about things?
Dealing with storage.
Yeah.
I feel like it'd be really easy, but right now because I work all on my phone, when I get my computer going and my hard drive, I feel like it'll be a lot easier for that. But besides that, I just think of like being creative sometimes. Like if I'm bored on a day and I want to go take pictures, I don't know what to take pictures of. Just like writer's block, but camera wise.
Camera block.
Yeah, camera block.
Now, that leading into what is your favorite part of what you get to do? And
I like people's reactions when, because I feel like not a lot of people are confident with me. They'll text me or they'll just be like, hey, come out to this game, or hey, get some shots of me. And then I'll get some shots of them, I'll send them over, and then a lot of times I get really nice reactions like, oh my God, I wouldn't have thought this, or this is crazy, or this, that. And, it's cool to see people post pictures that I took, seeing my name on it, or, just creating that image.
yeah, just so you know, I have full confidence in you for my mic'd up
Oh,
video.
thank you so much. Thank you so much, Dante.
Has there been like a big learning experience so far for you?
I would say just not really big learning, but just over the past couple months, just watching a lot of YouTube videos and just once you understand how the camera works, it's a lot easier to do what you're doing.
So I kind of go a little with the flow almost.
Yeah, just kind of take your time, watch videos here and there, just from word of mouth. From experience, 2 or 3 months into using the camera, you'll know how to get through the menus, adjust certain settings, and get the image you want.
Yeah. Are you hiring anyone to help you, or are you just flying solo?
Right now, I've had this idea for a couple months of not hiring, but working with this kid from Millville. His name's Joe. I met him at a Hamilton game, but he's really good at video editing, and I'm good at the pictures and videos. And it's not that I don't think I'm good at video editing. I just think he's better and has more time. So I was thinking of teaming up with him and creating something, but I feel like we just both need exposure right now. We need more. I don't know. We need more publicity,
Yeah.
but definitely in the future.
All right. Who would be your biggest like role model almost in this field?
Um, there's this guy on Instagram. His name is Pierre something Lambert. He's on TikTok too. That's how I found him. He walks around London and just takes pictures of people. And I've always thought it's so cool how it's a video of him walking around with the camera on his chest, and he just takes the pictures. He'll show the picture, and it's not that he is really good at what he does. He has millions of followers, but it's not that he's good. It's just because like he knows how to talk to people. He knows how to interact. He knows how to get the photo. He explains it. He is a very, very I don't know. He's just a very good image to
Like
look
an
at.
inspiration.
Yeah,
like-
yeah.
All right. Do you think in yourself you've seen a lot of growth since you started?
Yeah, definitely. Just when it comes to like confidence wise, like when I first came out on the field, like my confidence would hold me back from getting shots because I wouldn't want to like go in front of someone to get a shot or like go around someone. Like now, if I need a shot, unless you're like a coach or a player, I'll go in front of you. No offense to you, it's just you know,
Business.
It's better business for one. It's better to capture the moment. I'm not gonna block your view. I'm not just gonna stand right in front of you, but I'll crouch down or something. But that's, yeah,
Yeah, it's reasonable.
yeah.
All right. The question of the day is, what's your favorite piece you've made? Photo, video, whatever.
Damn, that is hard. I gotta think of my favorite mixtape I made, which is a video. It was a minute long. It was of my friend Aiden. You know Aiden Weiser,
Yeah.
tall Aiden.
Peak
Not
basketball
yeah,
legend.
not just because like he's my friend or anything. It didn't go viral or anything. It was just I really think it flowed. I used a couple edits in there that I haven't used before. I thought the song went perfectly. I feel like it just needs more attention. And then for photo, there's this one of my friend Josh. You know Josh Mardell.
Yeah.
The ones of him at the beach. There was one where he was like silhouetted by the sun, and I edited to change the colors. I thought it looked really nice. Or
I remember those. Those were really good.
either that or I just took one of Braden Marquardt, BMAR, like 2 days ago at the prep, and I was just going through it, and I think it's my favorite picture.
Nah. What would be like an ideal partner for you? Not like somebody you hire, but somebody like you were talking about, like collaborating with.
That is really hard. Probably, I don't know if it'd be a person, more like a company. I would probably want to either collaborate or work for NFL Films, but I have seen a lot of collabs. I just don't know many like sports photographers. I know there's this one. His name, I got it. His Instagram name is Noah the Boa or something like that. I don't know it's like he's from Tennessee. He works with Tennessee and does all their videos, and I should have said he was one of my inspirations too, because he really got me into video and how to create video and all that.
Yeah, I saw the light bulb go off.
Oh my God, it was in a second.
How many hours would you say you work not work, but spend doing this, like in a week?
In a week, it really depends how many games or practices. I feel like the most that I've spent, probably 10 to 15. I wouldn't say 15, maybe 10. There was one week where I had back-to-back games, and then there was one of the 2 days where it was like 6-7 hours just because it was multiple games at a field. So, yeah, I would say like 10 to 12.
All right. What is the funniest moment you have taking pictures or videos?
That is very hard. It was in one of my vlogs, like when I first started out, and it's not really anything funny now to look back at, but at the time it was funny. Riley was on Aiden's bed, and he stood up and the fan blade hit him in the head, and I don't know why I felt it, but that's just all I can think of.
All right. And now this is like kind of a deeper question, but if you had to start like all over again, is there anything you'd want to do differently, or are you fine the way you've turned out? You like everything that's happened, something like that.
Damn.
stumped you.
I don't know if I can. Oh wow, that is a very deep question. For the most part, I would say yes. I just wish I was more disciplined, because sometimes I just procrastinate. But for the most part, I'd say yes. Like 80% of me is saying yes.
All right. What is like your proudest slash like favorite moment that you've either taken a picture of or just anything that's happened to you since you started?
I got my photo in the Hamilton Gazette. I thought that was really cool.
Legend.
Because it was like, I don't know, it's just something about that was so cool to me.
About you, or you just had a picture of you?
It was a picture of Aaron Lasasso, Aaron Mole, I think Berto and CJ at track. And they put it in and they said like courtesy photo. They didn't give me credit. It's okay. I understand.
But you knew it was yours.
I knew
Okay.
there was no way, because no one else was there.
Yeah,
It was
sure.
it. Nah. But yeah, that has to be it.
All right. How do you bounce baseball and your pictures at the same time? For anyone wondering, obviously I get a first-hand look.
Well, it's really hard. I can't lie. We have practice every day, and if we don't have practice, we have a game. But I try to get videos and pictures during the games. I just, take the camera out. Luckily enough, Coach Savesti lets me. But the couple days that I am off, I'll try to get out to someone's practice or a softball game. Like, for instance, today I'm going to the softball game after baseball practice. At least I plan to. I don't know. My plans can end up changing, but that's really my goals right now. But yeah.
I got another deep one for you. Personally, how would you define success? Money, fame, etc.?
I'd say how you're recognized, like how people know you. Like, you can be really rich, but like if everyone hates you, you're not really successful. Either that or like depends on what your goals are. You could be successful to yourself. Like you could be the millionaire that everyone hates, but if one of your goals was to be a millionaire, then I guess you're successful. So I would just say the goals are complete.
It's like kind of the way you look at it.
Yeah, it's all the perspective.
All right. When I was mic'd up, was that like your first time ever doing something like that? Like
Yeah.
out of your comfort zone type thing?
It wasn't really out of my comfort zone. It was just different. Like, I felt comfortable doing it, like walking around with the headset on. It was just like different. So I wasn't really used to it. I didn't know what to do, but I figured it out.
Yeah, I mean it's your most successful video.
Most
so.
successful right there.
Yeah,
That is.
maybe part 2 coming.
Maybe
this
so.
Weekend.
Maybe so.
We'll see. Only time will tell.
Exactly.
All right. Last question, and again, thank you for being here.
Of course.
It's saddening that it's already come to an end, but is there anyone you'd like to thank for where you are today?
No.
Damn.
I guess I could thank my sister for leaving the camera, but no one told me to, like, hey, get into photography, hey, do this, hey, this is cool. I kind of just did it by myself. Besides, like, obviously, my dad helping me pay for, like, one of my lenses. I would say thank you for that, but nothing, like, overall, no.
So it was all you.
Yeah, I don't want to obviously take all credit, but I don't see anywhere else where the credit could go. I don't really have help with anything.
All right. I like that. Well,
Yeah.
again, thank you. It's been
Of course.
a pleasure getting you out of class.
It's been a pleasure being out of class,
And, well, we'll see you on the mound hopefully sometime soon.
Yeah, I hope so. Is this the end-all be end-all?
Yeah, we just got to hope you win that bet with Mr. Barb.
Yeah, let's not talk about that.
Well, thank you, man.
This is Dante and Be Happy Camper signing off.